For years now, I've said the HyperX Cloud II is like one of the best budget gaming headsets out there. It's like one of the first reviews that I ever did, and for the price, this headset's nuts. It has a great mic, balanced audio, and extremely well built. I mean, this pair right here has held up for over 6 years. Well, recently a lot of you have been asking for an updated review since HP bought HyperX. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't really think there would be much of a difference. Like, this headset is like the most tried and true, inside and out, so I was just like, why would they even change anything about it? Well, apparently I was wrong. So I picked these up on a Black Friday, so they were around like $40-ish, and I got the gunmetal color, because I think it looks pretty cool. And in the box, you'll find everything you'd expect: the headset, foam ear pads, detachable mic, USB sound card, but uh-oh, something's already missing: the bag. Now, normally, I honestly couldn't care less if my headset came with the bag, but the one that HyperX provided with the original Cloud IIs was actually really nice. Now, immediately that has me worried, because honestly, that just feels like a really weird place to cut costs. But moving on from that, let's go ahead and take a look at the overall build of the headset and see what else has changed. Now, one positive change that they made is that they really beefed up the headband. Granted, my red ones are pretty well worn, but they added some killer padding here. That's one positive to the new iteration, is that the comfort is even better than before. Now, the forks, the stitching, the cable, everything like that stayed the same. Even the sound card remained untouched, so like aesthetically, this is the exact same headset it's always been. But once again, some corners were cut, and they cut it in the worst possible area, the ear cup. So if you hold the new ones and the old ones together, you're gonna immediately notice that the housings are totally different. The originals are this really dense rubber-coated plastic and makes them feel just extremely sturdy, whereas these are very light, very thin, hollowed-out plastic, which in return affects the sound. So this is what sucks so bad about this change. Like, the originals have just a really good balance of bass and mids, whereas the new ones, I would honestly just say they sound like crap. And maybe that's a little harsh, but I would just overall say they're like really muddy and just poorly balanced. Let's take Overwatch 2 for example. The soundstage overall is just really narrow with the new ones on. Like, the guns don't have any punch to them, the explosions are extremely dry, and directional audio cues are just really hard to pinpoint. But then even something more casual like Mario Kart, the audio is definitely better there, but there's still just like no life to the music. The music is what drives Mario Kart, pun intended, and on a good headset, it takes that game to another level. But sadly, you don't get that with the new version of the Cloud IIs. It's all just muffled and flat. Now, the mic received the same treatment as the ear cups. It's no longer rubber coated, it's just cheap, crappy plastic, but thankfully, to me, it sounds the same. I'll do a comparison real quick so you can decide for yourself. This is the mic on the Kingston HyperX Cloud IIs plugged directly into my camera. This is the mic on the HP HyperX Cloud IIs plugged directly into my camera. So this is the hardest part with this headset. Even when it's marked down to $40 or $50, right now on the market, there are like so many other options that outperform it and offer better features. Truthfully, HP has ruined this headset, and the fact that they're still setting the MSRP the same as the originals, like, that's an absolute joke. Now, if you're dead set on getting a pair of Cloud IIs, I would try to look online to see if maybe you can find a used pair of the Kingston brand ones, or maybe get lucky and find a pair sitting on a store shelf somewhere. Ultimately though, please avoid buying the HP branded ones. Instead, I would look into getting like the SteelSeries Arctis 3s, the ASUS Tuf H3, Cooler Master MH630s, or the JBL Quantum 100s. Those headsets are very solid and float around that same price range. But anyways guys, as always, links will be down in the description if you want to check out anything I mentioned in this video, and until the next one, happy gaming.